station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Coming up on the news at noon, a local woman banned from the Lyft app after escaping a terrifying car ride. How Lyft officials are responding to the backlash from her now viral Twitter thread. And later, another day in court, we have the latest update from the case happening right now against a Loudoun County school official.
And Mark, at this hour, at the noon hour here on a Wednesday, the first official day of summer, we're having some showers out there. Steady rain and some drizzle being seen as the windshield wipers are being used quite often. We'll talk about the rest of the afternoon and what to expect for tonight and tomorrow coming up.
All right, thank you, Scott, and good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Developing now, an investigation is underway in Charles County after a pedestrian was hit by an officer's car. It happened on Crane Highway in Waldorf. The sheriff's office says that the person has died. We're told that that investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, a home is destroyed in Laurel following an early morning fire. Officials say that it happened just after 6 this morning on Chadsworth Terrace. People inside the home were able to escape. No injuries have been reported, and we'll have more details as they come into the newsroom. Well, one woman in the DMV is calling for Lyft to make changes after a scary encounter on that platform that led to her fearing for her life. Our Daniel Hamburg has more on her call to protect women who use the app.
I woke up this morning, my heart's racing. I'm anxious at all times.
Catlin, who didn't want to give her last name, is still shaken up after her Lyft ride Saturday afternoon, trying to get from Arlington to a friend's birthday party in D.C.
As we get closer to my destination, I get a text from Lyft indicating that I was no longer on the course to where my destination was supposed to be.
She says the driver put a separate GPS on the dashboard.
I'm looking at it around the seat, and his says right and mine says left, back to where we already came from.
Catlin says she tried to get his attention several times, but was ignored.
He starts to laugh and smile, and he said, "Sorry, I don't speak English." And I know he said that in pure English.
When Lyft first responded to Catlin, they deactivated her account for jumping out of the car. After several back and forth responses, it wasn't until today they reactivated her account. In a statement, Lyft said, quote, "Safety is fundamental to Lyft. We take reports like this seriously and always work to take immediate and corrective action. Regrettably, our first response came up short."
My account is active now. I don't necessarily plan on using it.
Lyft acknowledged Catlin's concerns and is not challenging them, and said the driver has never been flagged for this behavior before, and they found no reason to believe there was intent of harm. Rather, this was a misunderstanding about the route to the rider's destination.
I just want to make sure the message as a whole is seen and that things are handled differently and there's more protocols for women's safety.
That was Daniel Hamburg reporting. A person died after being hit by a Red Line Metro train in Northeast yesterday. It happened near the Rhode Island Metro station. Metro suspended Red Line service between Port Totten and the Noma Gallaudet stations. The service is now back open this morning, actually this afternoon, and no passengers, we were told, were injured. The investigation is ongoing. This is the first day of summer. Today is the summer solstice and the longest day of the year, but it's not very sunshiny start to the season. The DMV is expecting several days of rain in the near future. Meteorologist Scott Sumner is in for Damon this afternoon, joins us. Latest forecast. And Scott, I guess the rain is still good for the dry conditions.
Absolutely, Mark, 100%. And we could use the gentle rain that we're going to see today, but unfortunately we could have some thunderstorms in the offing as we come down the road here as we go throughout the next couple of afternoons. Here's a live look in over towards Annapolis. You can see the showers falling here on the camera lens. A little wet camera out there, and you can see the pavement too. Some steady drizzle and rain across the entire region. I know driving in today had those windshield wipers going intermittently throughout much of the drive, and you'll have to deal with that throughout the afternoon as well. So moving along from our live camera picture here, and we'll get that clicker going. Well, moving on from the live camera, you can see the wind speeds. A little breezy out there too. District at 13 miles an hour right along the Chesapeake Bay from Annapolis down to Lexington Park. We're looking at 11 to about 17 mile an hour wind speed. So that's factoring into your drive. And let's do a little hyper-local region by region radar scope. And we'll start off around the district. You can see, again, some fairly light rain, but wherever you're seeing some yellow or orange on this map, well, that's where the heavier rain is starting to move in. Again, welcome rain because we are exceptionally dry out there. And you can see a lot of the highways and byways here getting a little bit on the wetter side. Where isn't it wet? Right now it's out towards our western viewing area, out towards the Cumberland region. However, stating that, you can see where those showers are going. They are starting to continue to move in from the southeast and move up towards the northwest. So eventually even portions of western Maryland will get into the act with some showers. And along the tidal basin here, you can see along the I-95 corridor, starting to clear out around the Fredericksburg area and the Stafford area. But overall, we're still seeing some showers in this general region. And again, a little wider perspective showing the entire viewing area. Where is this rain going? Again, from southeast up towards the northwest. And yeah, we're going to have to deal with that today. And the bigger picture shows, again, this area of low pressure right down towards the Georgia, Mississippi and Alabama region. That's going to be moving on up. I'll talk about when that impacts us coming up.
Our principles and our ethics and what we stand for as Loudoun, that's who won this evening.
DC News Now is your local election headquarters. That is Buddha Bibarai. She beat her Democratic primary challenger in the race for Loudoun County's Commonwealth Attorney last night. She's one of 3 incumbent prosecutors in the Northern Virginia area to keep their party's nomination. Both Fairfax and Arlington County Commonwealth Attorneys also won their re-election nominations. All 3 ran on progressive reform agendas. Well, taking a closer look at all those races in Loudoun County, Buddha Bibarai, who we just heard from, won by 55% of the vote. In Fairfax County, Steve Descano beat out his challenger with 55% of the vote. In Arlington County, Parisa DiGiovanni Tofti, won her nomination with 56% of the vote. Well, happening now, the trial continues for the former spokesperson of Loudoun County Public Schools. Wade Byard is accused of lying about what he knew regarding a sexual assault at Stonebridge High School back in May of 2021. So far, at least 4 people have testified, including a school board SRO and a school SRO, and a special victims unit detective. Well, yesterday was the first day of testimony from the prosecution's main witness. The principal of one of the high schools where the sexual assaults took place says that he told Byard about the assault. Now, the father of the victim in that assault said that he is glad the issue has finally gone to court.
Family's doing okay, but we'd like to get to our summer and be normal people one day.
Yeah, Byard did not comment on as he left the Loudoun County Courthouse yesterday. The trial expected to wrap up by the end of the week. Our team will have a full breakdown of today's testimony in our 4 p.m. show. Well, back here in the district, Georgetown University will soon pay $500,000 to staff who say they worked overtime without getting paid for it. The D.C. Attorney General's office first received a complaint in March of 2022 from Georgetown's Workers' Rights Tip Line. The AG alleges that from March of 2020 until now, staff at the University Medical Center and Graduate School of Arts were forced to work overtime hours without getting paid. Now the university is working to establish a fund for those workers to get what they're owed. And in a statement yesterday, the university says in part that they are deeply committed to ensuring all hourly employees are paid for all hours worked, and that they are taking immediate action to ensure that all managers and employees understand and follow laws and policies regarding time reporting and payment for hours worked. Well, newly passed legislation in D.C. will make it a little easier for people to start a family. D.C. Council passed the Expanding Access to Fertility Treatment Amendment Act yesterday, and under the new law, private insurance companies and Medicaid and D.C. Healthcare Alliance will be required to cover fertility diagnosis and treatment. Options like IVF present a major cost barrier, and that's why Council member Christina Henderson is behind the legislation.
Seeing the numbers around IVF was it was like sticker shock. I was like, this is expensive per round. We could buy 3 cars.
You know, infertility is a health diagnosis, and your health insurance should help provide coverage to treat it.
Well, the mayor still must sign the legislation. Depending on insurance, some coverage could begin in January 1st of 2025, others January of 2024. And new this afternoon today is the grand opening of NASA's newest interactive exhibit. DC News Now's Lex Juarez takes a closer look.
Have you ever wanted to see the world from outer space? Well, now you can do it in under 10 minutes right in the heart of DC at NASA's new Earth Information Center.
It's intended to bring our view of how the Earth works to everyone.
The 1.5-year project was made possible by government agencies collaborating. Visitors get to see how every component of the atmosphere and world work together to give us the weather and climate we see each day.
From where we stand, it's hard to understand how all of that works together, how something that's happening in the Arctic affects our weather here in DC, but it does.
Well, the experience is right inside the NASA Visitor Center, open during regular business hours and making it more accessible. The data and experiences all available online. You can head to DCNewsNow.com for more information. In Washington, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.